The views expressed are not necessarily those of KSCJ and Powell Broadcasting Company. This program is not intended to replace the advice of doctors or other clinical providers. Consult with your practitioner to ensure the proper course of action for you.
Welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well on AM 1360, FM 94.9 KSCJ. This program is dedicated to your mental health wellness and brought to you by Family Services, a United Way partner agency. Here's your host, Art Silva.
Good morning, Siouxland, and welcome to When Things Aren't Going Well. This show is all about your mental wellness and how you can help yourself navigate the daily highway of life. We hope to educate and motivate you to help improve your mental wellness. Today, we will deviate from our regular format to discuss the Boys and Girls Home annual Tailgating for Our Kids. This is coming up next Friday, October 14th, and this year we have a very special guest, Lindsay Finale. She will inspire you with her message. This is a good feeling event. This is rated 10 on the feel-good chart, so it'd be good for you and your mental wellness to attend. We'll get to more of this during the show. Our show is brought to you by Family Services, United Way partner agency serving the Siouxland community. Joining me today is Terry Dooley, Executive Vice President of Development, and her partner, Mary Pickens. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning. We're so happy to be here.
Okay, that's good. So are you both here to pump us up for tailgating?
Oh, for sure. It's going to be a really fun event this year.
Well, why don't you share with us the history of this event? Terry?
We have been doing an event since 2000. I can't believe that it's been that long. We changed it up and started doing tailgating for our kids. This will be our 13th year, lucky 13. And we found that the theme is something that people really enjoy because they can come dressed casually, and they can also come and boast about their favorite team.
Now, let me ask you a question. Is this thing kind of formal? Do I have to wear a jacket and tie? Or is this casual? What's the deal here on the dress? What's the dress code?
You get to wear blue jeans, and then you get to wear your favorite sporting team, and it can be football, baseball, anything you want to do. And then you can come in and you can see other people that either support your team or ones that you're in competition with. So it's kind of a fun thing to be able to kind of jab other people about things. I'm going to try and lay low this year. I'm a Hawkeye fan.
I would know that. If I was a Hawkeye. I'd lay low too. But I got to tell you, it's a fun night. And just think about it. You get off work on Friday. You come over. We greeted with it's a big greeting out here, isn't there? What greets us when we get here?
There is a greeting. We get to have the band, the drum line from East High School that is standing outside at the Marriott Riverfront over in South Sioux City. So look for the band when you come.
And then once you get inside, we have that first hour is a social. We just kind of rub elbows and have a lot of fun with a lot of our guests. It's a fun time. We put a band on during the social hours. What's the name of that band, Mary?
Protein Posse, and they're going to be fabulous. And we think the weather is going to be nice enough. We can be outside on the lawn, and you can enjoy the lawn and the river as we have our cocktail hour.
Well, this is a great event. We've done it, like Terry said, 13 years. And from what I remember, we've outgrown. We started off at Dakota Dunes, but then the capacity, we had so many people wanting to come, we had to move the location. We've tried the country club, and we had to move the location, so we were over at the South Sioux Convention Center. And now we're moving the location into the best hotel in the area, the South Sioux City Marriott. We're going to be over there. We're looking forward to it. It's going to be a first-rate affair that you can come to casually. You can come and try to get the bragging rights. Now, we don't have professional teams right here in this region, so all the colleges are big. So whether it be the Hawkeyes or the Cyclones or the Panthers, what's that team over in Nebraska? The Huskers? We got stuff from all of them. We're going to go through that when we do our auction items a little better. It's going to be a real good time. What is the purpose of this event, Terry?
Well, we've got a lot of children and families that are experiencing mental health issues, and so we raise money so that we can cover the costs of all of those things. I was looking at some statistics this morning, and one of the ones that's the most troubling to me is the rate of suicide that we're seeing in teenage kids. And any of the money that is raised stays right here in our community, and it goes to take care of families and children who are either living with us or coming in for outpatient services. So it's really good work.
Tough time, challenging time. We see it also with our children in the residential treatment area. The stress that's out there. There is stress and there is anxiety. And just recently we were talking about the anxiety stress level test for anybody over 55. Let's face it, folks, it's there, and it can be managed. So have any problems, please give us a call at Family Services 293-4700. We're here to listen, counsel, and help you get on the good foot. So let me ask you another question about tailgating. Give me a quick who, what, how, where, and when.
Go ahead, Mary. You can do the specifics.
Tailgating for our kids is going to be next Friday, October 14th. And we're going to start at 6 o'clock with our cocktail hour and dinner at 7. The dress is casual. The meal is amazing. We're going to have a 8-ounce filet with a garlic compound butter. We can talk a little bit more about that later. Yeah. And but it's super easy. You can buy tickets still. It's bidpal.net/tailgating, or you can find a link from our website, boysandgirlshomeiowa.org.
Well, there you go, folks. There's a who, what, how, where, and when, and we certainly want to see you there. We have a great following. We got a lot more younger people coming in because they like just the activity, the event. It's really, you got to come and see it one time. You're really going to enjoy this, and this is the time to come with our guest speaker in a timely topic dealing with mental wellness, and she has a personal story to share with you. How do you go from being a star to being afflicted with this demon, and then how do you get back? I think you're really going to be inspired by Lindsay's talk. And that she's our keynote speaker this year, and this is the first year we've done a speaker. But it's then followed by the famous Randy and Clint auction. You're going to find some great stuff there, and we'll go over that in a little bit. I'm out Silva along with Terry Dooley and Mary Pickens from Boys and Girls Home, and we are discussing tailgating for our kids. Well, let's see here, Terry. The dress is casual. Mary, you talked about the meal a little bit. Let's come back to that meal.
The meal is amazing. So we start off during our cocktail hour with some upscale tailgating food. So we try to take a spin on your normal tailgating food and just give it a little bit of something. And then our meal is going to be a mixed seasonal salad, mixed green seasonal salad. And then the main part of the meal is a 8-ounce filet with garlic compound butter, white cheddar shells and cheese, and honey glazed carrots. Wasn't it good, Terry?
Oh my gosh, we got to taste it, and it was to die for. And I think about, the kind of meal that we serve at our event is one that you almost think you need to be dressed up for, but not ours. You get to wear blue jeans and eat a fancy meal.
Well, I think, you mean there's no buffet? This is not a buffet?
This is served meal, so you get to be seated and served and entertained throughout the whole evening.
Well, I actually like that. I think you come in casual, you have a great first-class meal, great first-class message, and we got some great auction.
But Art, I got to tell you the dessert.
Okay, let's
The dessert is the best part. It's worth coming just for
Could
the
we
dessert.
just skip everything and just go right to it?
It's a s'mores panna cotta. So the panna cotta is chocolate. It's kind of like a flan or a mousse, and then it's topped with a homemade marshmallow fluff that's toasted and homemade graham crackers. It is to die for.
Ooh, I'm telling you, that sounds great. For all you foodies out there, buy a ticket. Come on in. You're going to have some fun. We really want you to come in. The Protein Posse. That's Steve Stoper's group, and they've been doing it for a while, and they just revamped their organization, their group. They had a change in personnel, but they are fun. You want to come and sing along? You want to make a request? And we do this before the dinner, so we'll give you a little workout and set you up for a prime time meal. This is just a first-class event, and we want you there. Let me ask you something about putting this together. How tough is this effort? How long have you guys been working on this?
Well, you know what? We have a lot of activity that happens the last couple of months right before the event. But it's a lot of fun, and we have the pleasure of working with honorary chairs. This year, our honorary chairs are Rhea Geary and her husband, Bob, and Dr. Susan Caldwell and her husband, Tim Johnston.
Woohoo!
Yeah, so it's really fun. It takes the whole community. I mean, we talk to people throughout the community about getting auction items, and it's kind of a feel-good to know how many people are really behind the whole effort to be able to take care of children and families to improve their lives.
Well, I'll tell you, it's coming up really quick. October 14th, South Sioux City Marriott. Ooh, I always flip that time. I've been here too long. South Sioux City Marriott. And the only thing they overlook is the river. So, I just love that hotel, and we're glad to be working with them. So, listen, let me ask you something. How about, where can I get tickets? So, let's go. Okay, I want to go. You got me all fired up. How can I get tickets?
So you can get tickets. We have a dedicated website for our event at bidpal, bidpal.net/tailgating. Or you can just go to boysandgirlshomeiowa.org and click on the link. It's super easy.
Well, we're saving trying to hold you on for a little mystery, and we're coming up on our break. And when we come back, we're going to talk some fantastic auction items. So we'll be right back with more of When Things Aren't Going Well, special edition for Tailgating for Our Kids, right here on 1360 AM, 90.9 FM, KSCJ.
Get your tickets now for Boys and Girls Home and Family Services Tailgating for Our Kids Friday, October 14th. It's gonna be huge! Come and get inspired by our speaker, Lindsay Fennelly, entrepreneur, mental health advocate, former All-America basketball player for Iowa State, and WNBA draftee.
Hey, Siouxland, I'm excited and ready to connect with you to share my mental health journey.
This is huge! Tailgating for Our Kids on October 14th. Get your tickets now at boysandgirlshomeiowa.org.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well on KSCJ. Here's Art Silva.
Welcome back to When Things Aren't Going Well. Let's continue our special edition on Tailgating for Our Kids with our guests Terry Dooley and Mary Pickens from Boys and Girls Home and Family Services. Well, we talked so much about having our keynote speaker this year, and in the past we've never had a speaker. This year we're pleased to have Lindsay Fennelly, I'm not sure, and she earned All-American honors at Iowa State University by Ticketship Cyclones, and led the NCAA in assists during 2006-2007 season. Lindsay was named as one of the top 5 point guards in the United States by ESPN, and was selected by the Indiana Fever in the second round of the WNBA draft. Lindsay's going to talk about her playing career and her mental health journey. She's a wonderful woman. The courage to come out and talk about this in front of a group. We're also very pleased that having this the honor of having Ray Cole. Ray is going to be the MC this night. Ray has worked with Lindsay in the past. Perfect fit for our audience, and we're so fortunate to have the both of them, Ray Cole and Lindsay Fennelly. Folks, this is a great show. You don't want to miss this. You'll walk out of here remembering things. You'll be so inspired. And, you know, we don't always have sunny days, you know, and this will really help you on those cloudy ones. So please, Lindsay Fennelly, I'm going to give you a little sneak preview. If you tune in to Open Line on Monday, October 10th is International Mental Health Day. At 9:10 in the morning, Charlie Stone, right here in KSCJ, the world-famous Charlie Stone, will be interviewing Lindsay. So you get a little preview of her message and what she's going to be doing on Friday night. Folks, this has happened in Sioux City before, so we want you to come out, be part of this special night with us. So again, Lindsay Fennelly, 9:10 on Open Line on Monday, International Mental Health Day. Okay, we've talked about our speaker. Boy, you don't want to miss this. You can hear her on Charlie Stone on 9:10 in the morning on International Health Day, Mental Health Day, and that's Monday, 10:10. That's next Monday, folks. So with that, we've held off long enough. We're going to hit the auction items now. And we want to thank, we'll get a chance to thank some of our sponsors here. But I'm going to go with Mary on this, and let's talk auction items, particularly the silent auction.
We have had so many fabulous companies step forward to help us with our silent auction items. Fairway has stepped up big. They've helped us with their roundup, and we've got gift cards to Fairway. We've got Nebraska items. We've got fashion items. Terry, what was your favorite item on our silent auction?
Oh boy, trying to pick one is pretty difficult, I think. But I like the fact that we can go to some of our local restaurants and hotels and we get things that are donated from them. So thank you very much for those restaurants that step up, the Mardos of the world, and they always seem to be there for us. So those are the ones that I really like on our silent auction.
And there's stuff that you're going to do anyway so that you can support us and do what your fun activities. The coolest thing about our website, Art, is that people can view them ahead of time and before the auction even opens. So if they go to the bidpal.net/tailgating, bidpal.net/tailgating, they can view our auction items. They're up for view now.
Well, I got to tell you, you might want to get a paper and pencil or pen, because when I come back with that address and phone number again in the show, this is this special. I was noticing you had on the auction here a pedal car. looks real unique. Tell me about that, Terry.
It's kind of an antique. It's something that came from a gentleman up in Lamar's, and it is in honor of Steve and Linda Stouffer. It's a pedal car that is just you can sit a child in it and pedal it around. So we have pictures. If you go to our website, if you go to look at the auction item list, you'll see pictures. It's a cool thing.
Wait a minute now. A pedal car. Is this metal?
It is kind of a metal thing, yes, and it's maroon.
And maroon?
Maroon.
Oh my word! This is something unique, one of a kind. So you'll find that on auction items. We talked about looking at we got some great golf stuff in there, whether it be from starting with wedges and putters, but we got some real special stuff. If you happen to be an ISU fan, a University of Iowa fan, or Nebraska fan, have we got golf bags for you to bid on. You'll be the talk of the course.
Yes, Shields donated these fabulous cooler bags, golf cooler bags, and they're beautiful. You can look at them on the website, and you can see all the different options that they offer.
Now, we also have bags for your clubs, and we'll talk about that a little later, too. So, listen, why don't we talk about it right now? Terry, let's go to the big stuff. As I said, let's go to the big boy.
Yeah, we've got some really beautiful stuff. Every year, we go to Gunderson's. Gunderson's has been fabulous supporting us, and we have a piece that's called Ginny's Pick. Ginny Peterson, longtime supporter of the organization. We do love Ginny still. And this year we're particularly excited because there is a piece from Gunderson's. It's a pendant and it's got diamonds. It's gorgeous. It's one that Ginny actually picked up and looked at and kind of wished that she would get. It's still here for that special person that comes to the event to be able to bid on that and own something that truly is Ginny's pick this year. So we're really excited about that. We also have 2 timeshares. One is in Florida. Another one is in Missouri. So those are both for a week stay, and people can choose what they would like to use. So I think that's kind of a cool thing to be getting. We have Nebraska tickets, football tickets. Nebraska football tickets.
The Nebraska Huskers that are in the process of reclaiming their season with a new coach. That you got tickets to that?
The ones that the Hawkeyes are afraid of, the Nebraska Huskers. Ooh.
Are these any seats? Are these sitting like am I in the end zone top seat?
These are club seats. These are good ones. Yeah. So you want to make sure if you're a Nebraska fan, you need to come to our event. It's a fun auction in addition to having great auction items in it.
Randy Stabe and Clint Voss do a wonderful job. They are entertaining, and they have helped Boys and Girls Home through all of our events. So we're really glad to have them. They're fun. They're part of the family. So, folks, you want to be entertained. You'll feel real good about contributing with Randy and Clint there. So let's talk about some more of these items we got here. What's this Tyson hide? What is that?
It's a hide that you can use as either a drape on a chair, or you can hang it up on your wall, or you can put it on the floor. It's beautiful.
We've always had this go every year if people look for it, and I'll tell you, it's absolutely first class gorgeous. If you want something unique like that.
We probably should talk about Iowa State tickets too, because boy, Lindsay has helped us with Iowa State tickets. So we have men's basketball tickets, Iowa State, with a parking pass.
You know how valuable those are.
You won't have to park in one of those other places in some student's front yard or something like that. You can actually park where the important people park. We also have women's basketball tickets and a behind-the-scenes kind of a piece, so that you'll be able to get into locker rooms. You'll be able to watch practices,
the shoot around on game day.
Kind of a thing that is only for very special people, and Lindsay is helping us with that as well.
Well, that's a one-of-a-kind deal, getting a chance to do the kind of walk-arounds and watch the inside play. I'm sure the tickets will be great. And so you got tickets for a women's game, right? Is that for 4?
The women's is for 4, yes.
And you also have tickets to a men's game.
That's for 2 tickets.
For 2 tickets with a parking pass.
And both of them come with parking pass.
You hear that? If you're an Iowa State fan, you got to be here. These are great tickets and a great behind it. And we're working on some other items still. We're not free to release them right now, but you've got to go to, where's the address, Mary?
bidpal.net/tailgating, or just go to boysandgirlshomeiowa.org and click on the link.
We are continually adding items to our chart, and I got to tell you, we got a couple out there. We're just waiting for the okay on that'll really be super. That you just can't go off and get. We hope to create experience this year with a lot of our auction items. So with that, let's kind of go back to the big event. We talked about, I want to talk about one thing, and that's Bob Rowe. Bob Rowe has put in a large pizza a month for a year. And Bob has done this over the years for us. He's been such a great supporter. So when we do things like this, we have a chance to thank people, great people.
Great people. And people love it.
Well, they go for this one.
Yeah, they really do. It's just because you love a Bob Rowe pizza, right? I mean, it's a no-brainer.
No-brainer. I got to tell you my favorite, guys. And we're coming up towards the end of our show. My favorite is when you take a look at the Monster Vision. If you haven't seen it, folks, you want to rent this. If you want to be the numero uno for your outdoor tailgating party or whatever party you want, Monster Vision. The screen is huge. I think you can sit in your car and watch it in your backyard. I mean, this is absolutely fantastic, and we're using it. We thank Kevin Hurley very much for his generosity. He's been a great supporter, and along with Chris Rich, who sits on our board. And we just want to make sure that you get a chance to share all this stuff. It's going to be a first-rate show.
And the Monster Vision is going to be at our event. We're going to have that out on the lawn as part of the event. It's going to be a beautiful evening, and we're so excited that Kevin, Chris, and Monster Vision is a part of it.
Well, and breaking news, if you're looking to have Christmas lighting happen at your house, or if you'd like to get your lawn care done, Holland Lawn Care has donated $1,000 for that at our auction. So,
okay, well, this has all been good. We're coming up towards the end of our show, and every week we like to end our show with a little joke. And so this week we're going to keep the joke in the fundraising mode. So here you go. What do you get when you cross a program director, a volunteer manager, and a janitor? A situation is not too uncommon in most nonprofit organizations. Yeah, you got to do more with less and have the ability to dance in the rain. That's what we do so well. I got to tell you. So listen, Mary, one more time. Give us that address.
So they can call 712-293-4700 and ask for Mary, and I will get them set up with tickets. They can go to boysandgirlshomeiowa.org and click on the tailgating link to get tickets, or go directly to our website, bidpal.net/tailgating.
I want to thank Mary, thank Terry, and also thanks to our listening audience. I want to give a shout out to Flora Lee, the new executive director of Women Aware. She'll do good. We're always looking to add to our family, so if you're looking for a career change or to start a new career, please call our HR manager at 293-4700 or email us at boysandgirlshomeiowa.org. We have immediate openings for full and part-time positions, all shifts including teachers and therapists, extra dollars to help combat inflation. When things aren't going well, we'll be back next Saturday morning at 7 a.m. right here on 1360 AM, 94.9 FM, KSCJ, and our topic will be bullying with our guest, Rosie Strunk. Your homework this week is to go out and have a good laugh. May the sun shine on you. Peace.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Happy trails to you till we meet again.
For more information on the services provided by Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, see them online at boysandgirlshomeiowa.org. Or you can call 712-293-4700 to get more information about family services, residential treatment, the Opportunity School, the Siouxland Family Center, and more. At Boys and Girls Home and Family Services, we change lives. We change lives. We change lives. We